Good morning, everybody. This is Merow Haruko, and this is Agrarian Skies 2. Hooray! So, joining me today is my architect, Lost Memo. Oh, um,
Hello.
go ahead and get behind the door here. You can't just
Oh,
barge
okay,
in.
gotcha.
Um,
Got it.
there you go. Go ahead and come in. Come in. Let me
Such
close the door for
offensive
you.
face.
Did you sign the waiver?
Maybe.
Hold on.
I think your secretary was a little lacking in getting me the paperwork.
Hold on. I can fix this. Because I think. Alright, paper. Okay, please sign the waiver. Miss Harko, did you ever sign the waiver? Here you go. Here's a waiver for you. You know, don't mind the technical jargon at the bottom. Um, it's
I
not a
don't know. This fine print looks a little fishy to me.
no. It's just really tiny. You don't bother reading it. You'll hurt yourself. You'll hurt your eyesight. Also covered in the waiver. We don't provide any eye protection. That's all on you. As far as yeah, okay. So I'll take that waiver back if you don't mind. Please. Okay, hand me the waiver. You can't hand me. I'll get that from her later. Well, Miss Memo.
Hey! I see something about here about indentured servitude here.
Shh. No. It's okay. Go ahead and hand me back that waiver. And we'll get started.
Eh.
Okay. Great.
Sorry, I like building anyway.
Great. I'll pick up Mrs. I'll pick up her waiver later. Okay, great. So that being said, here's your workspace. Go ahead. If you need anything, let me know. Oh, there's a sheep. Please
It
don't.
actually worked.
Yeah, be very careful. He might eat your. Oh God.
Oh.
He did try to eat my face. I'm gonna.
He was.
He's pissed. Oh my God. Excuse my language. Let's. I'm gonna stay away from him. So, I completed a few quests off camera. While Lost Memo and Miss are working on farm and eventually our beautiful housing area. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go over some of the quests I completed. Let's see here. So, learning the skyblock, and this tab kind of unlocks everything else. I went ahead and got a little fishing farm here. I absolutely hate fishing, but I got one fish. It took me like 20
That's
minutes.
why you got me.
Yeah, it took me 20 minutes to get one fish. And actually, there's an automated way of getting fish. That's one of the quest chains here. That's the first part of that question, actually, fishing away. We'll make a fisher, and then it'll just collect fish, thus saving me 20 minutes per
Oh,
fish.
that's Steffi.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and complete that. I'll take half a heart. That's good. Feel free if you guys want to complete the quests by yourself. We can't do shared rewards, unfortunately, so I'm just going to not do a party. So if you guys want to complete any quests, let me know if you need anything. Now, as far as the flour here, I had to create a mortar and pestle. Let me go ahead and find that here. Mortar. I have stone, a stick, and then I just stuck a piece of flour in and got the flour. I don't really need it. That's Pam's Harvest Crafts. I'm not really interested in that right this second, but I think we'll just, it gives us spread. We'll get ourselves a reward bag here. Let's see what we got. Skystone. Ooh, I think that completes another quest, so we'll hold on to that. Now, we'd already done the slab furnace, so that gives us a quarter of a heart coal. We don't really need the bone crook because we're not kind of doing that anymore. I think if you kind of follow the quest chain a little closer, then you're able to utilize some of the rewards better. So, if you're following along here, feel free to just complete this entire tab as much as possible before moving on to some of the other stuff. Let's see, we've got a reward bag here. Magnum torch. Oh, that's perfect. Now that'll prevent mob spawning from within a 64 block radius. This is a very expensive tool. Magnum torch. So just wood. The potions of healing, that's a brewery, which is kind of out of our price range right now. These chandeliers, 4 torches, gold, diamonds. So that was a very good find. Again, extra utilities. If you click that, it'll tell you what it does. Within a 64 block radius, it will not allow mob spawning except for dungeon mob spawners and cursed earth. Cursed earth is part of. It's on the way to getting the builder's wand, and I think that's something we'll definitely want to pursue. Builders One helps with doing huge builds of just kind of laying out stonework or dirt. Now let's see, what else do we have here? Workshop table, fuel efficiency. This, I'm not really familiar with Steve's workshop. Something I'll have to look into, but I just built them. They weren't very expensive. Let's see, production. Oh, let's do blank. I think they all take blank patterns, maybe? Or at Steve. Steve! So they all take these blank patterns, which is just stone and wood. Autocrafter. So again, pistons. We need a lot of those. Charger, that was just redstone and iron. Production speed, add a little lopus. And then solar was just a little glowstone, glass, and some iron. So we'll go ahead and throw our fuel efficiency in here. We may figure this out later. It sounds useful. Sounds interesting. As we continue along here, I had to switch this up to get some sand. So all I did again was just move this up and I put our other pulverizer in the chest for now, and it automatically outputs the sand into here. Added another pipe, and we're getting all of the sand byproducts, which is how we got the Certus quartz crystal. Yellorium is very important for fuel later on. We're getting the crushed versions, so again, the broken is from the gravel, powdered is from the dust, and the broken or crushed versions are from the sand. One of the things we got is ancient spores, actually. That was a quest I completed. That was mycelium here. So ancient spores give you mycelium, which you can right click on dirt and then it'll spread just like grass. Similarly here, we took the mycelium and we put it, we got some buckets of water. Buckets of the barrels and buckets will turn into magic or to witch water. And then if you take a piece of sand here and you right click the witch water, that gives you soul sand. So again, we'll put our water bucket down. It's transforming into witch water and it'll eventually become there. So that's how you get soul sand. So let's see, that gives us soul sand, mycelium, magic water. This quest here to get a creepy doll was just to get an ender pearl. That rewarded us with one, because we'd gotten that earlier, it auto-completed. The hand grinding quartz grindstone. Oh, I do have I have one extra mycelium. We also do have more ancient spores, if you need more mycelium. So here's that. If you put that down and you put some dirt down, then you can spread the mycelium. Now, I did fix our dirt farm here. In order to get this to work, oh yeah, no problem. So I got the leaves porting into the top, and then out the bottom here, using transfer nodes, I have it transferring the dirt directly into this barrel. So, we're actually generating dirt now as long as we have leaves. Now, unfortunately, without fertilizer, we can't get enough saplings to to get enough to leave it on the sheared mode. I could probably turn it back on the sheared for now. Once we get
I swear that sheep is giving me funny looks, man.
Oh, just ignore him. He's just angry. He's stuck in his little pen there on the skyblock. Sheared leaves. Once we get a little more, once we get some leather, hopefully get some cows. Actually, I believe I have eggs for those. Let's do that. We can get our fertilizer going. We'll work on that here in a minute. So quartz grindstone. Let me type that in. Quartz grindstone. That was just this wooden gear, which is just sticks, some stone, quartz, cobble, and then it also wanted us to get a lever, or not a lever, a wooden crank. That's just 5 sticks spread on the top and side. So then I think I'm not too worried about hearts right now. I haven't died yet. I'm interested in these reward bags. It's always kind of
being the operative word.
Whoa. Demonic staff. What is that? What the heck is a demonic staff? Custom NPCs. I have no clue what that even does. Oh, I might regret this. I'm a little wary about that. 2 demonic staffs. I feel like that would kill me or something. I'll have to play around with that. That was probably a pretty rare reward. So, what else do we got here? Power drive, that's a stone generator. That allows us to generate the 40 RF using just coal, but we went around that and got our magmatic dynamos here. I kind of want to continue with these. I mean, lava is not that hard to get, and I'm not really utilizing this as best as I could. I could probably do a lot better if I expanded this and got a tank to save up the lava, and I could feed more magmatic dynamos. Now we're actually going to get a much better power source later on with the big reactors, and those are always fun to play with. They can produce a ton of RF energy for very, very cheap. So that was a coal reward. Let me go ahead and work on a couple things and then we'll come back. Alright, we're back. Helped Lost Memo here. She's going to be doing a lot of stone bricks, so we went ahead and built a redstone furnace to replace all of these little furnaces here.
Yeah, my first time messing with the actual technology.
Yeah, how did that work? I mean, is NEI pretty easy to use? Oh, did I grab something?
Actually, yeah. I haven't had a chance to really mess with it before, since I usually just kind of get lost on tree farming.
Well, that is your name.
But
Lost.
I know it's... Shh.
Oh, speaking of tree farm, we have tons of wood over here. By tons of wood,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Yeah, we got 13 stacks right now. So, feel free to use it. Do whatever you need to here. Okay.
Just don't be surprised if it disappears.
Yeah. Well, I think I want to work on getting a fertilizer here. We just need cows. Haven't gotten any spawn cow eggs yet. Let's see. We'll get back to that tab.
I don't know if the cows would be slightly scarier than the sheep or not.
Oh, they are. The chickens are the scariest because I'm pretty sure they can escape. So power drive here. The stone generator, not that interesting, but we needed to complete the quest.
I might have to make the chicken prison.
Yeah. So then the automatic sieving, we made that already ages ago. So it gives us a reward bag. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, fish. That could be good.
Fish.
Oh,
that was one of the things I miss about the Hat Pack server. I think before they updated it was they had the interest fish. So once an hour somebody would draw the short straw in the roulette and they'd get this little fish.
Yeah. That's another, if somebody wants to check out a really, really fun vanilla Skyblock, there's a Skyblock through Hat Films. So, feel free to check them out. Let's see.
Oh, and they have a wonderful survival server, too, with a great community and economy going on it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a reward for the automatic hammer. The automatic hammer is really, really iron intensive. Automatic hammer. Let's see, that was 6 Invar. That's 2 iron itself. That's a piston. Piston's used for everything. The anvil itself was 3 blocks and 4 ingots, so, and it rewards us with 64 dust. Not worth it in my opinion. Let's see, so this blaze here I'm pretty sure takes nether wart. This is also nether. This is just a ton of dirt and whatnot and leaves. I think we need more ender eyes to take care of that. This is processing this mossy cobble here. In order to get the mossy cobble, what you do is you just take some stone or cobblestone, set it down, set a bucket of water over it. I have no idea why that bucket's empty all of a
create
sudden.
mossy bricks up here? Or mossy stone?
Yeah. Actually, I think there's an easier way to create it later on. Let's see, mossy...
I love modded Skyblock. You can create so many fun things that are just almost impossible to get on normal.
Yeah. Let's see, mossy cobble? What is this? Oh, moss stone. Let's see here. How do you make moss stone? Oh, you can just combine 1 wheat, 7 cobble, and a water bottle or bucket of water and just get a moss stone. Or you can combine vine balls, which are just vines, with cobble to get it. Actually, a really easy way of doing it is just get a fluid transposer, put cobblestone, and it'll spit out moss stone. That's fairly easy to automate. In fact, that's the easiest way to automate. I could automate that and get stacks of moss stone pretty fast if you need it.
I might later, because I've always wanted to just kind of go crazy and make like an ancient-looking castle thing. I might put that on one of the platforms later that I stretch out.
Yeah. So, botanical engineering here. Okay, pods all. I think we'll wait on botany until the seeds kind of get leveled a bit. Let's see. What would be... Now, Tinker Toys, we did get that slime. I tore down the slime tree. You can use a crook on the leaves. That'll hopefully generate more of these saplings. I ended up getting 3 saplings. That's always the concern with these slime trees is they're really good to have, but then if you don't get a sapling back, you have some issues. These stone slime bricks, they're bouncy. So let's Let's set a couple of those down and play with them. Let's see.
I wonder if you can make like a
Oh,
Minecraft bouncy castle.
yeah, probably. You sink a bit into these, but then you can
Oh, so it's kind of like mud or...
you do bounce a little bit. Oh, of course that takes a pickaxe. Let me grab that pickaxe and get rid of these. That's interesting. I'm not sure what their usefulness would be. Oh, it upgraded. Got stone bound on it. So, I guess I'll put this pickaxe back. Pickaxe. Now, something I want to actually get started with Thaumcrafter soon, and one of the things we're going to need for that is the ability to kill mobs pretty easily. Now, as far as making weapons, there's a couple weapons I like to make. I like to make a broadsword for stuff I can really kind of hit a bunch, and then later on a cleaver for something like for doing like the wither. I can go ahead and hit him once or twice because he tends to fly around and be all crazy, and some of the
Wither scares the crap.
oh yeah, definitely. But you can only get a couple hits off of him, and it's pretty difficult to do anything. Now I think for a sword I want to make something somewhat high damage. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make alumite. Now alumite itself, let's look at the ingot here. It should tell me molten alumite. Now the book will actually tell you the proportions as well, but this is molten aluminum, iron, and molten obsidian, and that gives you alumite. Alumite's a very strong material as far as kind of progression. It's after iron, and I think it's after obsidian. Now to get obsidian, it's just going to require a stone bucket, which we have right here, and that's got water in it for some reason. I think we'll oh, it rained. That's right.
Somebody hit the torches.
So let's get rid of this water here. It's going to require that we have water, and it's going to require some lava. Now I think the best way to do this is just to set up a space for me to do that. So we'll work on getting a tank real quick. It's a cheap tank. Tank. I think, let's see, portable tank. That's just copper with glass around it. So let's get 4 glass. Let's get, and I went ahead and made the castings for these. I actually got tired of using gold, so I made 13 blocks of aluminum brass. That's 3 aluminum, 1 copper. So if you want to do it in dust-wise, you could do 1 copper dust, 3 copper aluminum dust, and you would produce, I think, 8 or so ingots of aluminum brass. And you can use that instead of gold to produce your castings. Now, okay, let's get our tank. And then we'll set up a space. Oh, whoops. Okay, we've got our tank. We need to set up a space to do... I like to use sand for this. And I will need a bucket of water. Oh, let's get our stone bucket here. Let's see, stone...
Oh no, you just gave me a flashback to that song.
Song?
There's a hole in my bucket.
Oh. Realize is not very good at taking care of her stuff. Okay, so let's put this here. Eat some food. Oh man, these potatoes don't do much to satiate my hunger. Okay, so I need...
I got some bread. You want some toast?
Nah, that's alright. I need some wood slabs though, because I want to prevent water from getting into this.
And I totally forgot why you came over here. Oh, wait, right, furnace. Okay.
I may automate that for you later on. I need to make another igneous
it's all good.
extruder and kind of get some...
It actually works really fast, so I can just pop over every time I need a stack.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and utilize this space right over here, away from everything, because I don't want water getting all over everything. So we'll go ahead and take our sand. I think I'll do a 5x5. Let's see.
I just realized that later I'm going to need wool off this sheep, and I'm afraid to get in there to shear it.
We have shears if you want to work on that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about wanting to get my face eaten by farm animals.
Yeah. Now, there's a really fancy way of doing this. Let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll set the sand here. we're gonna set our. Now, again, everything can be automated using nodes. Oh, why did I do that? But it's just kind of a time-consuming process here. And we'll get this. And there's a better way, I think, of getting obsidian later on, just even automating an igneous extruder to do it. Oh, I gotta do one more here. I don't want water to get in here then and ruin this process. So let's go get some water. Because we want water on top, but we don't necessarily want water. Well, I guess that wouldn't hurt. So now the water's going to go down here. What we're going to do is we're going to block off this side. Oh, see, it just ruined all my torches. There we go. Pick up that torch, pick up that torch, set another torch there. So now, when I tear up this water,
You secretly move when you're not looking.
I will have a space here to do this lava. Okay, and I could probably get rid of some of these. You know what, I think I'll get rid of these side ones so I don't keep falling in the lava here. Oh. Did it again. Okay. Having issues here. It's kind of a weird little glitch that it does that. Okay. Not making the same mistake twice. Oh, I made the same mistake twice. I can't believe that. Apparently it's not going to let me do what I want to do. And now I have to suffer through the pain of losing all my torches.
No.
Wow. Wow, I am struggling here. Come on. Let's just pick this up. Wow. That was a major struggle. I can't believe I just did that. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'll have to set my torches down when I'm done. Okay, let's set that there. Let's set that there. We're just gonna settle for mostly working. Okay, so now let's get some torches back down. I don't see any little yellow spots here. And then what we want to do is take our lava bucket and we can go put it on top of the pipes and it'll fill up pretty fast. So we'll put it up here. It's already inputting. Now what I can do is I could switch this to output, but it should fluid volume. It should be filling up. I don't see why it's not. I'll just do this manually for now. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let's see. Just use one of them here. Yeah, they're producing more lava than is being used, it looks like. Okay, we'll take this. Come over here. Okay, so now the cool thing about here is now we have a space to kind of do our obsidian. No, 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 come on. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our bucket of lava. So we're going to right click the stone barrel and the water over it causes it to become obsidian. Right click and we've got obsidian. Great. This is really going to help. Alright, let's get a few here. Okay, so now we got some obsidian. I'm not sure the proportions. I want to, let's see, allumites. Let's look here. I want to say it's 1 iron, 2 obsidian, and 4 aluminum. So we'll take some aluminum. We'll take some iron. We'll just kind of throw everything in. We'll see what we get. I can always kind of clear out what's extra. I don't think any of this will combine. I think the obsidian's not. I think that'll come out as ingots. Let's grab our ingot cast actually, just in case. I'm gonna have to get some better organization going later. Put that there. The bones. Nice having the ender eye. I really need to work on the mob farm here once I get a sword. Throw our sky stone in there. I have to look up those demonic staffs. Those are very interesting. Our torch. Go put our coal away. like keeping my inventory kind of empty as I go along here. Oh man, that platform's going to be really nice when it's done. Alright, let's look and see. We have molten
It
iron.
looks kind of weird with just like 3 sets of staircases poking up at it.
Yeah. Our one little sheep. I'm kind of afraid to get near him. I wonder why he's so angry.
I know, every time I like pass him by, he just kind of follows me in his creepy, vacant sheep stare.
Yeah. Okay, so we got some aluminite here. We got plenty of aluminum, plenty of iron. Or no, we need more iron, it looks like. So let's just go ahead and add a bunch of iron and we'll see what happens. I'll have to look up the proportions. It's always kind of a weird process making aluminite. But it looks like we have some aluminite ready to go, so I think while we're waiting for stuff to process, we'll go ahead and get our sword. So, put that wide guard there. I turned this off using a lever because I didn't want it to keep processing, because it'll just automatically process stuff. I think we'll get 3 swords, 1 for each of us. Now these wide guards, I believe they take half an ingot, so just kind of keep in mind when you're putting stuff together how many ingots you have. These tool rod casts similarly will also take half an ingot. So if you're doing one whole sword, it'll take 2 ingots worth of material, which is fine. You don't want to have a half an ingot of stuff in the smeltery. And we'll do another one. And then we just need the sword blades. Oh, let's see here. Put the sword blade back down. And one more. Okay, great. So now, what do we have here? We have 15 aluminite, 4 aluminum, 1 molten obsidian, and a whole bunch of iron. I'm going to have to figure out how to kind of get all this stuff out now, because there's a whole bunch of weird nuggets. Oh, maybe it needs a little more aluminum now. 4. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just pour some more aluminum in, see what happens. So if we can get to the point where we're out of obsidian or something. I think the obsidian is the limiting factor here. And then we'll have full ingots of aluminum and the iron. Yeah, we're down to 1 ingot. Let's see. Oh yeah, so perfect. So it used up the last of the obsidian. We have 12 iron ingots. We have some aluminum ingots. We can go ahead and get those out just by using our ingot caster even. In fact, let's go ahead and showcase that. If I put the ingot caster here, I really need an item node. Let's get a whole thing of item nodes here. Here's our ender pearl. Oh, what was node? Node. Transfer node. So ender pearl. So 2 stone. Where's our? Oh, there's our ender pearl. We need 2 stone. We're gonna need our transfer pipe. We're gonna need a couple redstone, and then we're gonna need a chest. Oh, grab too many wood. And then we'll get ourselves a transfer node. Okay, node items. Shift left click. Great, so now we have 4. That'll keep us going for a while. Yeah, these nodes are really handy for automating stuff. So we're going to attach a transfer node to there. Whatever is in this table here is going to go ahead and be put in the chest. So now we're going to put this back down, our ingot caster. Turn this back on. It's going to automatically click. And as this fills up with ingots, it's just going to be kind of pumped out into here. I think we'll put our aluminite down there. And then unfortunately the iron and aluminum will, or the iron will show up there and I'll have to move back over. So now let's quickly get our swords so that we can actually utilize our mob spawner a bit and, you know, protect ourselves from sheep. So 1, 2, 3. Aluminite's pretty good. Reinforce 2. Durability 998, not great. Attack 4 hearts. It'll level up though. And then we can also add quartz to it once we get some nether quartz, and that'll help. Well, we might have to add a modifier too. Miss, here's the sword for you if you like. It's sharp, don't hurt yourself, but yeah, hopefully you sign the waiver. And then Lost over here can have a sword. I GB GB GB
Are you
GB
sure you want to give
GB.
me a pointy object?
Yeah, you sign the waiver. It's okay. So here, have a sword.
Oh, hey, it's pink.
Yeah,
I feel
that
very
is.
fierce right now.
Yeah, it's a very powerful pink sword. It just happens to be one of the better materials in the game is pink. All right, so this is emptying out the iron right now.
That wasn't planned at all.
And so if you just want to do ingots, you could put a whole bunch of stuff in like a giant smeltery. It would automatically process everything as ingots. And what you could do is you could have a whole bunch of ingot casts to do a bunch of ingots at once, and have this going out to barrels or something, and that would allow you to fully automate that process. All right, I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining me on Skyblock. I'm gonna try. I think between episodes, I want to try and kind of get underneath this platform. It'll allow me to run all of the piping around easier because it's a mess up here. If I can get under here without losing too many lives, that'll be good. And just to get a platform underneath so that I can go ahead and have room to do all of the routing of the pipes. And they're kind of debating on how low I want to go. Because the other thing is, I don't know if I want to build this up higher or just build lower. Because eventually I want the mobs to drop all the way down and die. Or have the ability to at least. And I think that's a sizable space, like 50 or 60. Some of these mobs have quite a few health, I've noticed. But otherwise, I got my sword now, and while I'm getting ready to do Thaumcraft, that's another thing. I may set up some Thaumcraft stuff in preparation, because I'm kind of getting a little antsy to start that. And we've got more than enough materials right now to work on getting that going. The other thing is getting the shards. There's 6... To get the 6 shards in the skyblock, well, it's a bit of a challenge for some of them, but air shards are going to be really easy to get. So thanks for joining me once again, and we'll see you next time.